Hi, Dennis here with another DJ Classics update. Today I just wanted to tell you about a little something that happened yesterday and show you a video that I took yesterday as well. But I had the opportunity to go back and share my story at Western Hills Church in Oklahoma City. That was the first place I ever shared publicly, and that was July of 1988. And my ministry really began in that moment, whether I wanted it to or not. And you know, people ask me all the time, why do you keep sharing your story? And all I can say is I wish you could just read the mail I get literally every day from people who have either heard one of the songs and wondered about the story behind the song, or people who have read my book, Sing Over Me, or watched the documentary Sing Over Me. I lost count a long time ago, the people who said that those ministry tools have just affected their lives in profound ways. That's why I keep doing it, because I remember being that kid as a young kid wishing somebody would have told me that freedom was possible, and no one ever did. I'm going to at least say so. That's what I'm going to do. One of the things that kept me going back in the early days was just the fact that in the auditorium where we had our worship times, we had surrounded ourselves with the names of God. The names of God reveals His character. So to this day, it's indelibly marked upon my mind, the meanings of God's covenant names. And I want to show you a little video I took yesterday, right before the service. And the service, by the way, was glorious. The people were with me, a lot of visitors there, people who struggle with all manner of bondage. It was just an incredible time of worship, an incredible time of sharing my story, incredible time of ministry afterwards, and it was just very victorious. So, but I just wanted you to see the auditorium, see the piano where I first led worship, see the place on the altar where I first committed to say so. So, here I am. This is Dennis here at Western Hills Church in Oklahoma City, where my ministry, for all intents and purposes, really began way back in the late 80s. This spot right here I'm at is in the auditorium. A lot of memories just flood my soul when I'm here. The spot I'm standing here is right by the altar. I don't know if you can see that, but this is where I first confessed to a couple of buddies of my past struggles, and where they really challenged me with one of my own verses. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, for His loving kindness is everlasting. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. It was on this spot where I just really committed to be honest about my past. And then later that month, in July of 1988, I shared from this podium for the first time publicly, right where the piano is. Another thing that's amazing about this auditorium is that we wanted to surround ourselves with the names of God, the covenant names of God, to help remind us during worship of who God is, who He says we are as a result of who He says He is. You'll notice behind me these banners. The first way we made the banners was, we were a poor little inner city church. We couldn't even afford velvet or anything beautiful, so my pastor's mom found a roll of butcher paper in the basement, and we made the prototypes of these banners, and from a distance they look amazing. They looked amazing. At that time, people would come to see how we made our banners, and I'd say, go touch them, and they were just paper. Then eventually we were able to replace them with just really cool materials, and I designed them. I drew the artwork, and the ladies of the church put it all together. And I'm going to go around the room showing you what I was surrounded with every time I led worship here. I am Jehovah Nisi. I am your banner of victory. I'm Jehovah Shammah. I am present with you. I'm Jehovah Rophi. I'm your healer. And then on the back wall we had Jesus Christ, Lord of all. Then I looked over here and I could see I'm Jehovah Shalom. I'm your peace. Jehovah Rohi. I'm your shepherd. Jehovah Jireh. I'm your provider. Then on the front we had Jehovah Makadesh, I am your holiness. Jehovah Sidkenu, I am your righteousness. So this morning, I'm getting ready to lead worship. This is the piano where I received so many of the songs that we're going to sing today. We're going to sing Thank You, and we will worship the Lamb of Glory. You're my all in all. When the night is falling, if I could sit with you a while, and probably end with Who Can Satisfy My Soul. All of those songs were born here in this place a long, long time ago. I still sing them all to this day. Never get tired of them because I know the story behind the song. Just thought you'd like to know some of my history, and I like to tell what God has done. And this place is just where so much was accomplished in my life just because of the people and the atmosphere that we tried to create. And so, anyway, hope that blesses you.